amazing. Here, look at this. You see all that grass? I don't know if you can see it well in the camera, but you know, you gotta, it's winter time now here in Florida. I'm sweating. That's Florida for you. Good old winter time. And you saw a lot of grass there. Now, most of you would say, oh, there's a lot of dead grass around there. And, you know, normally you would say, yeah, it looks like dead grass, doesn't it? There's some green ones in there, poking up in there, and there's some green grass growing there. But the majority of this field is just like, it looks dead. And there are some businesses that are like this. Not that they're dead, but it's just that when the winter comes, they go dormant. There's a difference between being dead and dormant. Certain businesses have a time of the year where they do wonderful. They're just alive and robust. And then other times of the year, they're not. These are called seasonal businesses. And there are also buying trends that are seasonal as well. So these are things you have to be aware of. There's a certain time for certain types of sales and for certain types of marketing. You really need to know what you're doing, why you're doing it, and for when you are doing it. Obviously, if you have something that's for a winter type of purchase, you really need to get going from the previous winter. It's my advice. But definitely by springtime, you need to be thinking Christmas. You need to be thinking the winter. That's what all these grasses do. Plants do that. Animals do that. They start getting things together. I mean, the grass is working all spring long and throughout the summer. And what it's doing is gathering up its strength and storing up whatever resources that it can muster to survive the winter. There's some businesses that are summertime businesses, you know, and they make, oh my goodness, they make loads of money on the summer months. But then in the winter, everyone goes home and they're living off what they made that year. You know, ice cream trucks, like, you know, that winter, it's pretty hard to sell an ice cream cone out there. Although you can always do that in certain places. But that's the point I'm trying to make. But the one thing you want to also understand, that it's okay, whatever business you've decided to do, a niche, some of you choose some tough niches out there. The one thing that this grass has done, if you noticed it, is that it's spread all over. This grass is successful. Even though you see that it's dormant and it looks dead to most people, but it's a successful grass. Why? Because there's so many of this grass here. I mean, this whole field is full of it. That's success, folks. So whatever niche you're in, you need to leverage some traffic sources that will bring you the resources, the sales, when the sales can occur. And even when it's not supposed to occur, hey, why not? If somebody wants an ice cream in the middle of winter, you should make that sale. So leveraging with traffic, leveraging that whenever somebody's looking for you, they will find what you have. That is the thing to think about, especially in terms of seasonal and periodic type of niches. And I also always recommend Traffic Multiplex to you. Remember, you cannot join Traffic Multiplex immediately or directly. You have to join through a third party right now. Classiforium.com. You just go there, and what they have there on Classiforium is a job opportunity. 5 months of training, and then qualify for the job of $50,000 a year. That's a pretty good deal for getting paid to do what you're doing anyway now, what you need to do, except you ain't making nothing for it. But at least you can get something. If you qualify for the whole thing, you qualify for half of it, 2/3 of it, a third of it, at least it's money you're making and pay for all the things you want to do online with your internet marketing. Okay, that's my helpful advice to you today. And don't be afraid of business. Don't be afraid of success, but do what is necessary to succeed. And Traffic Multiplex is one thing I'm glad I have in my pocket. Take care.